TJNTV.
Hi guys, welcome to TJNTV Daily News Update, a one-stop channel for everything news and gist happening all over the world. We're very excited to have you here with us in this particular video. This is the first time you've seen any of our videos. Do not forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. And if you've been with us and you still have not subscribed up till now, please do hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Now let's take it up straight into the main news. Buhari not well informed about restructuring South governors, as Buhari will hand over to one of his disciples, says Osinbajo. Plus, APGA holds its party primaries today in Anambra State. The Vice President of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, has said that come 2023, which will mark the end of the second four-year tenure of President Muhammadu Buhari as the President of Nigeria, that President Muhammadu Buhari would hand over to one of his disciples to continue in his style of leadership. Represented by Senator Babafemi Ojudu, the special advisor to the President on Political Matters, Office of the Vice President, speaking at the launch of a book titled Buhari in Us, written by Haruna Abdullahi, which was launched on the 22nd of June 2021 at the Army Resource Center in Abuja. Professor Yemi Osinbajo said that Buhari is the best thing that has ever happened to the country because he is a people-oriented president. He said those who are complaining and those who are conspired against President Muhammadu Buhari during the military regime stopped the president from giving his best to the country. But he has insisted that the president has given his best to Nigeria in this second time of ruling the country. Now, he has said that President Muhammadu Buhari has continued to give his best without any apology to anyone. Now, he said in his exact statement, those who are crying now and abusing our hero, when you take what does not belong to a thief from a thief, what do you expect him to do? Not to cry? Not to fight back? To fold his hands and begin to clap for you? He said that they will continue to cry. Will continue to convince them that Mr. President is working for their long-term benefit and that of the children. Furthermore, he said, imagine that if he, Buhari, would have allowed to carry out the assignment then as a military head of state, we wouldn't have been where we are today. All the basic things he's putting in place today would have been long done. It was possible then for them to do what they did by overthrowing President Muhammadu Buhari because it was a military regime. So what we are saying now is that the man meant well for this country. He is a Christian par excellence, a man to whom personal wealth means nothing to. Who among us, he said, will be in charge of the petroleum the time he was and will not be tremendously wealthy? He went ahead to further say that here is a man who was GOC, who was governor, minister, and yet no single corruption allegation on his head. Let us tell them this time that Buhari will complete his appointment unblemished, for he has got majority of Nigerians benefiting from his progressive initiative. And when he is through, he will hand over to another apostle of his who would continue and consolidate on his achievements. This was a statement by Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, represented by Senator Babafemi, one of the special advisors to the President on Political Matters, Office of the Vice President, during the book launch of the book titled Buhari in Us. Although the book launch was built to hold on the 28th of October 2020, but it was postponed due to the COVID-19 restrictions. Also at the book launch, the author of the book, Haruna Abdullahi, had this to say: ladies and gentlemen, of what use is this book, you may ask. No doubt, This book will be useful to those who have incredible love for President Buhari, not because he is the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, but due to their innate love for what he stands for. It will also serve as a good reference material for those whose understanding of Buhari is based on meditated, flawed, and highly biased media speculates and narratives sponsored by the beneficiaries of the displaced old order. I replicate my conviction about the phenomenal Buhari, and to sustain his ideology, I will be inaugurating the Buhari Emerging Leaders and Legacy Organization, BELO, a hub for leadership training, think tank, and core of young Nigerians whose learnings will be tied to the Muhammadu Buhari ideas of honor, action, revolution, and integrity. The proceeds from the launch of this book will be plunged into the running of this hub. I kindly implore that you all donate generously to this vision. Dear patriots, he begged, do not begrudge me for my choice. This is my decision. Be like me. Identify that individual that gives you confidence and eulogize him to high heavens. I want to thank you for honoring me with the esteemed presence. This is an endorsement to my person. I promise you one thing, I will never betray your confidence in me, as my legacy will surely be your pride. I am Haruna, and Muhammadu Buhari is my obsession. Some school of thought have asked, who is this disciple that Buhari will hand over to in 2023? In other news, the South-South Governor Forum has said that President Muhammadu Buhari is not well informed about the restructuring that the governors from the South-South region has agreed on. Over the weekend, in an interview during a meeting, President Muhammadu Buhari had said that he will not restructure Nigeria, as those who are calling for restructuring do not understand war. He even went ahead to say that many Nigerians, if asked about restructuring, do not even understand what it means to restructure a country, because he said some of them have not even studied the 1999 Constitution, which is made up of almost 70 to 80% of the 1979 Constitution. In his reaction to what President Muhammadu Buhari said, Governor Ifeanyi Otto Okowa, the governor of Delta State and also the chairman of the South-South Governors Forum, said that he does not know who is not informed here. Restructuring, according to his words, is not about dividing the country into regions as it were. Restructuring is a lot of things. Through federalism, we cannot be a federation with the way things are, and with so much power at the center, and the center does less than even the local government. And according to Dr. Okowa, he said this is why people are calling for restructuring, so as to remove so much power from the center and bring it down to the grassroots level by giving powers to the state, because they do much of the work. Restructuring, he also said, includes security. And he said, if the federal security apparatus cannot cope with the security challenges, and you allow states to have their police outfits up to community policing, this is also restructuring. He also said restructuring includes good allocation formula from the federation account, so that there will be equity. Maybe they are just thinking that restructuring means dividing the country, creating more states, but that is not it at all. Citing an example, Governor Ifeanyi Okowa said if you're producing oil royalty should go to you as much as it is going to the center, and this is what the people is talking about. Furthermore, he said restructuring is all encompassing, and the federal government has not even done one aspect of it, so they don't even know what they are talking about. It will be recalled that earlier, the 17 governors of the southern states of the country came together to talk about issues and how to move the country forward, restructuring being one of the major topics. Now, Governor Ifeanyi Okowa said that they knew what they were talking about because they are very involved and other people have started talking about it. He stated that Atiku Abubakar was the forerunner of this restructuring movement when they started talking about it about 5 to 6 years ago. Now, should we say Atiku Abubakar is not an informed person? What about other persons who were talking about it, like Professor Wole Soyinka, who said about 2 weeks ago that if the country is not decentralized, it will disintegrate? Governor Ifeanyi Okowa has said that he does not know which Nigerian will talk about restructuring now that will make meaning other than what prominent persons have spoken about. He said very many Nigerians have talked about it, even those in diaspora, and that is what restructuring is all about, going back to the basics and doing the needful. And on this, he said, concerning the restructuring movement, President Muhammadu Buhari was not well informed. Meanwhile, going on in Anambra State at the moment, the All Progressive Grand Alliance Party, APGA, is holding its primary elections to bring its candidate for the forthcoming governorship election in the state. The primary elections, which is holding at the Alex Ekweme Square in Anambra, in Awka, the state capital of Anambra, has 4 aspirants of the party who are battling it out to become the governorship candidate of the party. They include the former governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, Barrister Damia Okolo, and 2 other lawmakers, Honorable Tangod Ibe and Honorable Okudili Wankwo. Our correspondent was able to gather that there are speculations in the state that APGA has the plan of crowning Professor Soludo Charles as its sole candidate for the forthcoming governorship election in Anambra State. One of our sources said that Governor Obaino had been working to ensure that the disqualified aspirant of the party withdrew their petition, and they also support Professor Charles Soludo. A confirmation to this speculation is the fact that one of the former aspirants, Akachukwu Wankwo, who was disqualified by the party, has already withdrawn his petition and has pledged to support Professor Charles Soludo in the forthcoming election. One of the chieftains of the APGA has confirmed that Soludo is a choice of many delegates, as Anambra State needs a governor who is both intelligent, creative, and can handle the issues of governance, and has pledged that Soludo is going to win the primary election of the APGA, and the entire party will support him to win the governorship seat of Anambra State. We'll give you more details on the result of the APGA governorship primary elections, which is holding right now in Anambra State as it unfolds. So guys, this is where we'll come to the end of the news. Don't forget to drop your comment in the comment section. GNTV Daily News Update. A very big thank you for staying with us till the end of this video. Do not forget to like and share this video and subscribe if you've not done so. Turn on the notification bell so you're one of the first persons to receive any update on this news we just brought to you. Until we come your way again with another edition of DJMTV Daily News Update, do not forget to like and follow us on all our social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Check out our website at www.djmtv.news. My name is Lauru Favor, saying that the security of the nation is everybody's concern. So please, if you see something, say something. Yeah.
DJMTV.